Hey guys, it's Matt with BleepinJeep.com, and today I'm going to show you how to install dual batteries. Now in this first video I'm just going to show you how to locate it in your Jeep Cherokee here. On the next video I'm going to show you how to wire it up, and for that it doesn't matter what kind of car you drive. But first, check out my website BleepinJeep.com. We've got all the best off-road videos on YouTube, none of the boring stuff. We also have hats and t-shirts and stickers as well. So check it out, BleepinJeep.com. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out the Facebook page too. Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, so the first step is to remove your air box. I've already done that. To remove your air box, you're going to need to add some other kind of air intake. For me, I've got the snorkel on here. If you've been following along my other videos, I have several options for other types of intakes. So after you get your air box removed, you're going to need to go to the junkyard and grab one of these. It's for a Cherokee. It's just the battery tray, the stock battery tray for the Cherokee, and we're going to use that for the dual battery on this side. Alright, so the first thing I'll do is remove this drain that comes on the battery box. You could keep that, but it's just going to make your life that much more difficult, so I'm just going to take care of that real quick. Alright, now all the wiring and everything can stay. You're just going to need to push it out of the way. And that battery tray will sit down just like that. Now for this part, you're going to need your battery before you bolt this down. We want to test fit everything. As you can see, the battery tray goes almost to the bottom, but not quite. So either I'm going to need to space it off of the Jeep a little bit or cut this part of the corner out so that it can sit flat. It just has to go down another ½ inch or so. But go ahead and put your battery in there. There we go. Fits nice in there. As you can see, it goes right underneath the radiator cap here. This is just the stock battery for a Cherokee that I got at the auto parts store, and it happens to be the same battery that I've got on the other side as well. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just take a marker and mark right there. I'm going to take part of that corner off of the battery tray so it'll sit down a little further and sit flat on the bottom here. Another option would be to take a big hammer and just pound out the sheet metal right there, but I'm going to do it this way. Alright, so I went ahead and tested it again. It looks like there's one more area that's hitting. It's somewhere right around here, so I'm going to take a piece of that off as well. We'll test that now. Alright, so to be honest, the clearancing helped a little bit, but not a whole lot. If I was going to do it again, I'd probably just do the spacers. For that, I'm going to use some of these nuts, or if you have some thick washers, you could use that as well. But as you can see, that hole right there actually lines up with where the intake used to be. And for that, I think this was the nut that went on the intake. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to put that in there. Make sure it's in the right spot, and then I'm going to drill another hole right here. Alright, now I'll take this out and open that hole up a little bit. The bolts that I bought to use are 5/16, so I'm just going to drill it out to match. Alright, so to make things easier on me, I went ahead and pre-installed the bolts and the washers. And on this side, I put some washers and some bolts on there too, just to act as the spacers, because it was kind of hard to put those spacers in there without them being attached. So anyway, now I can push this down in here. Alright, now that I did that with the spacers, that original bolt isn't long enough. So what I'm going to do, there's already a bunch of holes down in there for other purposes, I don't know, but I'm just going to pick one and drill up through the bottom. Alright, now I can put my third bolt right there. Okay, now before you go and bolting this thing down, make sure you install these little things, or else you'll be really upset. There we go. Come on, get in there. Alright, now that I got that all bolted back in, we can put the battery in again. Now when you put the battery in, you probably want to put the positive on this side, because I just think it's more highly likely that you're going to touch it to something, to ground over here on this side. So I'm going to stick the positive over here out in the middle of nowhere. And now I need to tighten it down. I don't have the stock strap that goes across here, so I'll just make something real quick and get that bolted down. There we go. That ought to hold it down pretty good after I put a coat of paint on it, and then we'll put some wing nuts on there, tighten her up. Alright guys, well there it is. Now you've got two batteries. In the next video, I'll show you how to wire it up. Don't forget to check out my website, BleepinJeep.com. We've got all the best off-road videos on YouTube. None of the boring stuff. We have hats and t-shirts and Bleep and Jeep stickers as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out the Facebook page. Leave your comments and questions below, and we'll see you next time.